WWE Raw kicks off with Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso coming out, and Jimmy says Roman Reigns will be on SmackDown to remind everyone he runs it, but tonight we run Raw. Then the Street Profits Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins come out for a tag match against Jimmy and Solo wins with a Samoan Spike. After the match, Solo keeps attacking, but Kevin Owens comes out and hits Jimmy with a stunner. Brock Lesnar comes out, and so does MVP to the VIP lounge, and Brock says, "Sell me on the fight, I'm here for business." And MVP says a beast can beat any man, but a giant beats a beast, and that giant is the Nigerian 7'3" Ormas. And Brock says he accepts the match, then pulls out a flask and says, "Let's have a toast," and this is some white lightning. Then he gives MVP the flask to drink, but MVP can't handle it and spits it on Brock's face, so Brock hits an F5 on MVP. Cody Rhodes versus Chad Gable, and Cody wins to the Crossroads. After the match, he says he'll be on SmackDown this week too. Asuka versus Carmella, and Asuka wins with a submission. After the match, Asuka calls out Bianca Belair, but Carmella pushes Asuka into Bianca. Piper Niven versus Candice LeRae, and Candice wins with a roll-up. The Miz is out for Miz TV, and Miz says he'll be the host of WrestleMania. Then Seth Rollins comes out and tells the Miz to call Logan Paul, and Miz says no and starts insulting Seth, so Seth drops Miz, and Seth uses Miz's face to unlock his phone, and FaceTimes Logan Paul and says, "How's your brother Jake? He had a tough day yesterday. How about grow a set and show up to Raw next week?" Bobby Lashley versus Elias, and Lashley wins with a hurt lock. As Lashley's walking up the ramp, there's a Bray Wyatt video on the Titantron saying, "Do the Muscle Man dance." Otis with Maxine Dupree in his corner versus Johnny Gargano, and Gargano wins with one final beat DDT. Lita and Becky Lynch versus Dakota Kai and Io Sky for the women's tag team titles in the main event. During the match, Trish Stratus comes out to drop Bayley and stop her from getting involved in the match, and Lita wins with a moonsault, new champions. We'll see you next week with an extra Raw review.